Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the final hangout of the decade, where we are just gonna hang out for a little bit. We're just gonna hang out for just a little bit. If you can't tell, I'm very tired. The reason for that is I've had the last week or so. It's there's been a lot of travel for me. There's been a lot of stress. I've had to rush a lot of work, unfortunately, and I have. I think 2 days ago I was up for 50 hours straight trying to finish up a deadline for the video that's coming out today. So I've been spending the time since sporadically napping, which and they often translate into very long naps. So I'm very tired, unfortunately. It's December. What are you gonna do? Everything's stressed, you know. It's one of those months where everything is awful. A little bit. Plus the drilling, and there's been drilling today as well. Despite them promising not to drill during the last week of December, but still there's drilling. How's everyone doing? Is the audio working okay? Is everything good? Can people hear me? Why is there so much Russian? It's very dark. Great. Lovely. Love that. Love that. Love that for me. Everything's dark. So what we do in these streams is that we hang out for a little bit. We just have a grand old time, just hanging out. There's no rules. I am going to try to talk a little bit about the year that has been, as well as the year ahead. A little bit. You know, I can't promise I can't promise that I'll change the world, but you know how it is. And if you have any question or whatever, just feel free to interrupt chat for a bit. I really apologize for being a bit tired, being so tired that I am. It's a lot going on right now. I've been catching up on sleep, and after this stream and after the videos coming along, yeah. Hello. I thought you weren't supposed to stress about deadlines because we won't mind the video coming late. You need sleep and rest and recreation. That's true. And I have been getting pretty good at doing that. Unfortunately, sponsors don't care about that. Sponsors care about deadlines. Which is why I should talk some news about the channel. So some things that has happened this year when it comes to my channel and my work is in all of 2019. Yeah. In 2019, my channel went from having 800-ish subscribers, and that's been going pretty well, because I now have over 20,000. I'm very happy about that. I'm very pleased of where I am as a creator. I managed to make things as a sustainable job, which is very nice. It has been very good for my health. Another thing that has happened is that I've also signed up with a sponsorship company. It's a collection of YouTubers, and they find me sponsors that pay me money for me giving a link in my videos. That's you've noticed this because the last like 3 videos or something have been sponsored, and this one's gonna the one that's coming out today is also going to be sponsored. So that's been nice. It's a bit of extra financial security for me, which is nice. But I'm probably gonna stop having sponsors for a little bit, just because, as you can probably tell, and have been able to tell, my last couple of videos have been a bit rushed, and as you can see of me right now, I'm very tired. Just because I had to stay up 50 hours to make a deadline working, which isn't great, and you shouldn't do that, and it really really burns you out. So because of that, I am gonna probably stop having sponsors for a bit, or maybe 1 in every 3 videos is gonna have a sponsor or something like that, and also my content has been getting shorter the last couple of months, ever since I signed up to the company. Don't want that, because I want to make longer videos. I want to make like the long stuff, things like my transsexuals and suffering video, or my video on passing, that are both almost an hour long, and they're also some of my best work. So I'm gonna do that again for the next year. I'm really tired, guys. Like, sponsors are great for like short-term bonus, but they have started, they immediately started to interfere with the way that I work. Not directly, but just like having a deadline and having just that little extra amount of work and responsibility is something that really puts a lot of stress on you. So I've been yeah. Plus, December and everything's just, putting someone on a deadline is just mean. It's not really mean. Like, a lot of people do it, and a lot of people do it as like a standard. I'm just not sure that maybe, it doesn't really work for me as it is right now, because I think some of my best work, especially like transsexuals and suffering took 6 weeks, and I had like a mental deadline of 4 weeks for every video. Like, I want 4 weeks between every video that I make. But the transsexuals and suffering one took like an additional 2 weeks to make, and it's my most successful video ever. So sponsors are great for like short-term financial bonuses, which I'm not saying no to that, and that's been really helpful, because the money that I've been made for that is something that I can reinvest in the show, and like put towards my taxes and stuff like that. But I think long term it's not great, because they might lead me to burnout, and because they make my videos very rushed, which makes fewer people subscribe, which is bad for long-term sustainability. Like, yeah, I don't want to become dependent on sponsors, which I don't have to be, thanks to patrons and things like that. Wow, this is a depressing stream. This is not what it's supposed to be. Huh. It's December. It's December 29th. Happy holidays. It's, yeah, I think it's just because I'm very newly awake. I've been napping today. So I'm like newly awake. And I'm gonna nap after my video comes out, and after I've been in chat and everything like that. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Ooh. I don't think I've ever been this tired for a stream that I made. Like, ever. Because I've been wanting to stream, like, video games on Twitch for the last couple of days. It's like a holiday stream. And I straight up have not been able to do that. So hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. Fuck. Ugh. And suddenly I became very snotty. Gross. Do I like any sports? I do like some sports. I used to do track and field as a kid. Like, you know, long jumps and high jumps and stuff like that. I did that. Fuck. Hang on. Yeah. So I like sports. I just don't watch any sports. Like, I'm not in a sportsy mood ever, really, to be honest. War and Peace and me, they hang out. Yeah. That's what we do. December's always depressing. Sure is. It's dark. I miss the sun. I haven't seen the sun in so long. Cause even if I wake up like really early, that doesn't really matter, because the sun, like, it's overcast like a lot of the time. So I'm looking out of my window right now, and it's dark. It's 8 here now, so the sun is obviously out, and I miss the sun a lot. Did you celebrate any winter holidays? Yeah, I celebrated Christmas with my parents. Unfortunately though, I had to... Fuck. Unfortunately though, I had to travel home like a couple of days after Christmas, just like a day or two after. Because of travel chaos and everything... everything just kind of imploding for a bit, very stressful, which also contributed to me having to stay up for like 50 hours, because I was planning on working from my parents' place this month. Like, I was planning on making this video at my parents' place, but that didn't really work because of Christmas things, and then I had to travel, like an emergency unscheduled travel thing, to go home, and which, and you know, it takes like 7 hours to travel from my parents' place to where I live, which makes it, you know, that's a lot of time that I can work, and also it disrupts a lot of things because you get tired on the train, so like you can't sleep. Yeah. Is science a liar sometimes? Maybe. That's why I get plasters on New Year's Eve. Sometimes we all fuck up, yeah. We'll see what I do for New Year's. We'll see. Postpone the stream and go to sleep. I thought about it, but no. I don't want to postpone my last stream of the year. I'm probably gonna do a more proper, like, 2019 in review, and you know what to expect from 2020 stream. But that's probably gonna be like sometime early, in early January. I'm probably gonna do a stream like that. Ah, fuck. Yeah. But that's gonna be in early January, something like that. This lighting is awful. Hang on. Can I fix that somehow? Not at all, apparently. Great. Drink an energy drink. I wish I had one available. Northern Winter King, yeah. My parents live like a little bit more south than I do. Like still in Sweden, but like, you know, still in a bit more south, you know. And I noticed when I was staying at their place, it's like, oh, you actually have the sun. Just a tiny bit, just a sliver of it. And I realized that I really live just like a very degree higher up for the sun to not exist. What's real talk? What's your second favorite dinosaur? No idea. I don't have favorite dinosaurs at all. Hello, hello, hello. Turn this into a vlog stream of you buying energy drink at the corner store. Yeah. I wish. But just because I am so very, very, very tired, I am probably gonna stream this for like not forever. Usually my Hangout streams are like at least an hour. This stream is gonna last 45 minutes in total, so I'm gonna stream for maybe like 25 minutes or something, like 15 minutes before my video drops, because my next video is gonna come out soon. Which is unfortunately very rushed and stressed. Whatever. But you know, I want to be in the chat for that. For a little while before the video actually comes out, so I can chat to people. And maybe I will before the video comes out, I might go get some food or something. And come back, because I live really close to the store, so I might just fuck off for a little bit and then buy some food and then come back, chat with people during the video, which is just gonna be like 15 minutes long because my because the video is very short, and then I'm gonna be done for today, and then I can go back to sleep. Even though I've been sleeping for like long hours lately. My daily rhythm is kind of ruined right now. The cold season is present, it's true. I eat Cheetos with chopsticks to avoid game hands? No. Has the drilling stopped? No! It hasn't. It has not. They drilled today. It's Sunday today. The drilling never ends. It's honestly though, the drilling has, I know I've talked a lot about it a lot, but it's really like a significant portion of why my life is so stressful right now. Like it's really deteriorating my mental health. Like you can tell I'm not at the top of my game today or this month, or even the last couple of months when you look at my videos, you can tell that my stuff is not my stuff is not at the top of the game, and that's because I know I mentioned this a lot, but like for real though, whenever people drill, when they drill, it's the entire day, from like 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and I work from home because I'm a YouTuber, obviously, and I can't work when the apartment is shaking from the drilling, and it has been constant. And I came home from my parents, I think Wednesday or Thursday, something like that, and I saw a note, and it said that like from the construction company that said like, okay, well during the final week of December and the first week of January, we're not gonna drill because of the holidays, because apparently they know how fucking annoying they are, and yet today, like during the day today, I heard drilling. It's a Sunday even. It's not even a fucking work day. So I know I talk a lot about like the sponsorships have been having deadlines, and that also, that's stressful, and it is. But it's the most stressful thing that I have experienced now in the last couple of months is the fucking drilling, because I literally cannot work during the day. Like, because I can't record video, right? I can't record audio either, because there's going to be like this high volume drilling in the background. I'm sorry, this is a pretty angry, depressing stream right now, and I want to be lighthearted and wholesome, but I really cannot. It's just that it's been months. It's really been so long with the fucking drilling. And I just want it to stop. Like, how am I supposed to work? How am I supposed to sleep? How am I supposed to... Because since they drill during the day, I have to... all of my videos for the last like 4 months or something like that have been recorded in the middle of the night. At 4 a.m. Because that's the only time it's quiet enough for me to record. But I also need to like write scripts. I need to edit, and you can't really do that in the when the apartment is shaking. Like, I can do it, but I would need high volume stuff and laser pointed focus, and I can't do that forever. Like, I can do that forever. Like, if an office building was in the constant state of drilling, no one would be able to be productive. And I can't be productive either when the apartment is shaking from the drilling. Which means, I have to do that at night too. Which means that I have to try to sleep during the day. But I can't do that because of the drilling. So what happens is that I sit up in like semi-awake misery during the day. From like 7 to 6 p.m. It's bloodshot eyes staring into the ceiling. Maybe trying to like listen to a TV show or something, or watch something on Netflix with like headphones, and just praying for it to end for hours on end while they drill. And then when 6 p.m. rolls around, I have a choice of either sleeping or working. So for the last 3 months, it's kind of been this weird, awful scenario where I will sleep for 4 hours and work for 3 hours or something like that in the middle of the night, and then I can work. So and it makes me feel like shit. Honestly, I'm sorry if this is a bit of a ranty venting stream, but like, it makes me feel so awful because I can't put in the work in my videos, and like, I can't do it. I can't put in the work that I want to do, because it will take an entire month to write a script or to like it. I have to stay up all night. I have to stay up for like 50-hour stretches just so I can fit in time to record and edit during the night, because that's the only time I can do it. So when they stop drilling, I'm gonna be free, and when they stop drilling, which is hopefully fucking soon, you know, then I'll be able to maybe put some more longer videos. Maybe I'll be able to, maybe then I will be able to do sponsorships more on the regular. Like maybe I can deal with the deadlines. But right now everything is just kind of collapsing. So December has been this awful thing because there's been deadlines, there's been travel, there's been holiday things that I need to do. It's been drilling, and it's like, fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you tell? Can you tell how frustrated I am? I shouldn't be doing this on stream. I'm sorry. This is something I should be taking up with my therapist, which I am. Here where I live, we have no sun and no snow. It feels like a dark autumn. Yeah, it's kind of like they're here right now. Like the snow will come and go, but the dark persists. February and January is a lot more snow here, but then also the sun starts peeking out again, so we got like a nice winter. But December is just dark. Have the other residents complained about the drilling? Yup. After we had some earthquakes here, I was working nights while they were demolishing and rebuilding the houses around me. Yeah, it's... What are they drilling for? They won't tell us. They haven't told the residents of the building. Best as we can tell, something has cracked in the foundation. Because the building that I live in is newly constructed. Like I was the first, I am the first person who has ever lived in my apartment, for example, because it's new. But that also means like it's been settling, and I think a couple of months ago they were doing like their 2-year review where they walked around looking for cracks in the building and like inspecting everything. And right after that the drilling started, like in earnest. So I think they found something in the foundation, like a big crack or something, and they have been forced to like do that, but they won't tell us what's going on. So I don't know. All we hear is the drilling. First we thought that they were building for the storefront of the apartment, like the store downstairs, because it's one of those apartment buildings. But it's not them. So like they're in the deep. They're underneath the basement, like in the secret level. One of the workers was jonesing so hard for some drilling they came in on a Sunday. Yeah, I guess. Feels free to vent. Christmas is all about bitterness, running is good sometimes. Yeah, I thank you. I really appreciate it for letting me rant. I don't know, like I've kind of given up a bit. I shouldn't say this because my next video is coming out soon, and I should be hyping it up, and I should be promoting it, and I should be doing everything. But if I'm extremely honest, I'm not enthusiastic about it, just because I know it's a result of the most stressed month of my entire year, in rushed conditions and everything. So like, I kind of just want December to be over. I want to get into January. Specifically, I want to like March 1st, because March 1st I'm gonna be moving into a bigger bedroom, because my bedroom right now is pretty small, and this is where I make all my videos, and it's kind of not great. It's cramped. It's actually a small like workspace. It's not actually a bedroom that I live in. I live in a small workspace. So it doesn't meet the minimum requirements of what a bedroom should be. But March 1st I'm going to be moving into like a big bedroom. I'm going to be comfortable, and hopefully by then the drilling will have stopped, So, you know, benefits all around. And then Mia Mulder season 2 can begin in earnest, and I will be free from this prison of the drilling people. Plant looks good and big and healthy right now. Yeah, it's a good boy. It's been doing well. I don't know what's about these plants, but they really do well in winter. I don't know why. What have you been doing that needs all the time drilling? I don't know. This is why I think they need to. This is why I think it's about the foundation. Because on the street outside, like when I leave to go shopping or whatever, there will be these like big bags of concrete. Because they're taking out concrete, like they're using jackhammers to like break up concrete, and they're taking it away from here. So they're doing something, but I don't know what. Sleep with earplugs, maybe. I can manage to fall asleep vapor with full volume. Maybe you can too. At least you won't hear the drilling. Like the volume is not actually the main problem. It's because they're using jackhammers and concrete saws, which leads to my apartment like shaking. Like my bookshelf will like, which you know, in turn creates its own noise. But that's not the main issue. But you know, I can't. That just, it doesn't work. You know. Because it's physical, like it's like living on top of a washing machine. It's not great. You need a holiday, like a genuine one. Take a January off and rest. Your Patreon supporters won't disappear in a month. I know. I know they won't. But you know, I have an anxiety disorder, which lies to me a lot about how things are going, and you know. You know, my Patreon has remained stable in December, which is nice, because December is one of those months where people like cancel because they, you know, they need, you know, they're looking into what they have to do. They're looking into like their yearly expenses. It's also a very expensive month because people are buying presents and there's not enough work to go around, and like everything is stressful during December. December's an expensive month. And thankfully I've been able to remain stable during that time, which is really nice. I'm really happy about that. Because a lot of YouTubers, including like some very, very big ones, have seen like massive declines in their patronage. But I've managed to survive, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'm not gonna take January off, but I am gonna take a proper holiday. Like I have, I am leaving. I'm actually like leaving my ass country. For a week. So I am actually gonna take a proper vacation for a week. Actually, you know, in a week. Actually, hang on. When am I leaving on that? Yeah, in 1 week. Sunday in 1 week, I am leaving for my vacation. We'll see how much I am on Twitter for that time. Hopefully not at all. And I've been saving up about that. For a bit. And it's nothing huge. Like it's nothing super wild. It's just a way for me to get away from it. I am a bit worried. I'm always worried about money, like which is why I have been taking on sponsors for a bit, just so I can stay afloat. because, you know, yeah. Have you thought about asking for donations to rent some space elsewhere to work for the month? I definitely chip in. I wouldn't feel comfortable with doing that. Although if it keeps up, I might. Have you looked into sabotage techniques? I have. Actually, I have. Sounds really shitty. Yeah, sorry. This has been one long rant about drilling, and I'm really sorry about that. This is not what the stream is supposed to be about. So maybe I will do. Yeah, I'm still gonna do like the year in review video stream early next month before I go on my holiday. And hopefully that one will be a bit more upbeat. I'm sorry that this video has been that this stream has been a bit of a bummer. I don't want to be a bummer. I'm sorry. At work, somebody is popping in that you have much excitement experience video and stream after work. Much support, many hearts. Thank you. A week of Twitter is always a good idea for mental health. Under capitalism, everyone has to worry about money. Let's overthrow capitalism and then you can do videos when you feel good. I wish. Christ. Hello. I'm a bit late, I guess. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna be going for like. Oh damn! The stream is almost over. Damn! I've been just ranting. This has been therapy for me. I'm sorry about that. But I am gonna have like more streams coming up. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'm also gonna be. Oh yeah, someone also asked if I have a favorite energy drink. Because if you didn't know, that's what I do. That's to cope. Yeah. So I drink Red Bull. That's what I drink. So whenever I have a video to do, and I have to stay up in the middle of the night, I drink a lot of Red Bull. So the last like 4 months, when the drilling has been going on, especially the last 3 months specifically, there's been a lot of Red Bull being consumed. Usually I don't need to, because usually I can like have a bit of tea, and I can work until 9-8 p.m. or something like that, and then I can disconnect and I can go to bed. But can't do that. So I drink Red Bull to cope. Which probably isn't great. My body is probably like real broken. Do you have anything interesting planned for after your holiday? Yeah. So my next video, not the one that's coming up today, but the video after that one is gonna it's gonna be about a trans thing that I've been really wanting to talk about for a bit. And it's not gonna be sponsored because I don't want to do the deadline anymore. I'm really tired about that. Because one of the reasons I've been kind of holding off on doing it is because like I don't think a sponsor would like it. But you know, I might still, you know, if I put up everything the way that I want to do it, maybe I'll have a sponsor for it if they would accept it, but I don't think so, because I'm gonna come in with some nuclear takes on that one, because I haven't had nuclear takes in such a long time. Like I haven't had a strong take on anything. I've just kind of been just talking. But I'm gonna talk about a trans topic that has been like being floated around on Twitter a little bit and no one really wants to talk about. And other big trans names on YouTube, I'm not naming names, also have opinions on this topic, and they're all wrong. Compromising art for sponsors. I mean, I technically have like full creative control, but that's also a reason why I'm gonna like tone it down with the sponsored content, just because I have found myself being like, oh, I'm not being as edgy as I want to be. I'm not saying the fun the more like direct things that I want to do. We need some hot takes. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So for my next one, after this one, I have some nuclear takes, which I am very happy about, and that I've been wanting to talk about for a bit, and that I know for a fact that another trans YouTuber, whomst is very big on YouTube, is also going to talk about this, and also has talked a little bit about this in other videos that they have made, and the opinions are wrong. So I'm going to talk about him with my opinions, which are correct. Under Mulderism, Tristanism, no drills are allowed. Yeah, exactly. If you're in the northwestern US, pick up a Rebel from Dutch Bros. They're tasty. Rebel? Have I played Death Stranding? I have not. I don't get it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's about. I am very confused by it. I don't understand what the game is. We're going to DEFCON 1. Is it about the fact that anime makes people trans? It's not. Yeah. It's about sexuality and transness and things like that. I hope you like it. Okay, okay, let's go for 5 more minutes and then I have to go get into the chat of my next video. Oof, this has been a bit of a rough hangout. I apologize for having a bit of a mood today. As you can tell, I'm going through some stuff. And I apologize for taking that out on you. That's not what I want to do. Plus, no one wants to see a YouTuber be upset on the stream. So, although a lot of people have contacted me to say like that it's refreshing to have a YouTuber like be emotional and angry on Twitter, which I am a lot. It's less of a like branded persona. It's less of a like a cultured corporate face, and that's true. You know, at least I'm fucking real. Despacito, you know. Me and Mulder cancellation party when? Probably at my video in January. Would not be I would not be surprised if that one actually gets me cancelled. Not by my own fans, but by angry people on the internet and other people's fans. Have you not ever heard of Trisha Paytas? I have no idea who that is. Oh. Oh, I've seen the memes. Oh. We support you and we appreciate the fact that you're a real person. We'll help in any way we can and you deem appropriate. Thank you. I honestly though, I have the best fan base in the world because the last couple of months have been really rough. And I think it's really funny how the drilling has kind of become like a tiny community meme for my fan base. I have a very engaging audience and I'm really happy about that. I'm very thankful. Thank you for doing that. It's been 48 minutes and really 90% of it has been me complaining about the drilling. That really was not the point. But what I am going to do is that I think... Hang on, I'm going to check some things. I think it's like sometime in the middle of the week. I think it's like like Thursday next year. Wow, next week. Well, next year as well. January 2nd, I think. I am going to have a bit of a more like 2019 in review, what to expect in front of 2020. Today I was planning on maybe doing today a bit doing today as that, but I also realized earlier today that I was super tired, that I needed to sleep, that I needed to like do things to recover my health. So I decided to put this stream right now, and then I did the and then the video premiere after that. So it's like, you know, that's done, and then all of my work today is kind of done, and then I can go back to sleep, do New Year's things, because I still have a lot of like travel stuff to sort out. I still have a lot of plans to sort out and everything before New Year's. So I still have a lot of work to do. But once all of that is done, then I'm gonna be doing the like year in review thing, and everything's gonna be great. Because I have plans for season 2 of Mia Mulder content, and I'm really excited about where that is going to take me as a creator, whatever that means. We support you and appreciate the fact. Oh yes, I read that one. Honest ranting is better than fake positivity for both your mental health and the way viewers see creators. You know, I think that's true. I 100% think that's true, and I 100% agree with that. I really think it's a lot more. I think it's important for me to like be able to be honest with my audience and myself, because a lot of like YouTube burnout comes from like having to do the emotional labor of presenting a positive front. And I know other YouTubers within LeftTube have issues with this too. And as you say, I think it's important for fans to realize that, hey, you know, we're people here too, and we have emotional stuff that we deal with as well.
But
we do live in a society, and it's not optimal for channel growth or like the image. Like the reason people do like the positive image thing is because it works. It works to like build up more subscribers and earn more money. But that has never been my main priority anyway. So I'm pretty happy about the way I'm doing it. It's just you know, there's a small nagging part of your brain that's like, you could do more. You could do more things if you presented a more positive front. It's also the same part of my brain that tells me that I would have more subscribers and patrons if I was if I had fewer clothes in my videos, which is probably true. But that's the part that capitalism created out of me, and that's a bad part of it, actually. Green Band Gang. Wow, that's... I almost said that wrong in a really suggestive way. Woo! Hi Mia, just turning after dinner. Big thanks to you for making these videos. Maybe you sometimes don't realize how much you help someone else with that, but you are great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. People ask about drilling. Can't blame. Anyone who's lived in a big condominium with thin walls ends up with a vendetta against amateur demolition taking months of daily drilling at 6 a.m. Yeah. If this drilling goes into February, I'm gonna buy a sword and armor, and I will become the Black Knight and keep people out of the construction zone forever until they abandon it, and it becomes my keep. There's something to be said for quality over quantity with the fan base too, though. Yes, you know, that's true. And I've been talking about this. I talked about this, I think, a couple of days ago, or maybe on stream yesterday too as well. Because the quality of the fans that I have, of the followers that I have, is exquisite. I have the best fans in the world. I have the best followers in the world. And that is no joke a big reason for why people want to sponsor my content as well, because they know that I have a very dedicated fan base, but I don't think they really understand what that means. They just think it's like I don't think they get it. They look at numbers and like things, and sponsors don't get it. What I get is that people are engaging and caring, and I have like kind and empathic. I'm very happy about the fan base that I have cultivated, and I'm very happy about that. So yes, very good comments. Quality. I have the highest quality fans in the world. I'll pay you to rant. This is Patreon, isn't it? Positivity can be substituted for humor to enable those to smile and complaints at once. Yeah, that's true. Up to me as fan standards. You are! If you are a fan of mine, you are a good quality fan. I don't think that's how it works. Whatever. I'm tired. Listen, I don't have standards. It's just that, like, you know, it's not a thing that I have standards that people live up to. It's that people are good, and I have to live up to the standards of my own fan base. That's the reality we live in. Okay. What is this conversation? What is this stream? Anyway, thank you for listening to me. I need to go because it's like five minutes left until my video comes out, and I need to be in the chat to do that. So I'm gonna link a video to that, I think, if I can find it. 4 minutes, Jesus. Okay. So if you are interested in watching my next video, there it is. It's premiering in like 3 minutes, and I'm gonna go there now. Thank you for watching this Hangout thing. I know it was a bit shorter than usual, and it was a bit like unorthodox on how I do it. I am gonna have another like in like a couple of days, which is more of a New Year's special thing. So you know, if you didn't like this stream, too bad. But I am gonna have another one, so it's gonna be great. Yeah, okay. I need to head out. But thank you for everything. Thank you for this year. I'm gonna say that again in the stream later. Like, really thank you for this year. Thank you for supporting what I do, for watching my videos and just liking and commenting and sharing or whatever, and just following or just watching. Like, everything is very helpful and supportive. And yeah. Okay, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go to the stream thing. Okay. See you there in the chat, I guess. Okay. Goodbye.